What do you notice about these instructions or these directions?
It's not the same.
Right, it doesn't say write. Now it says evaluate. Evaluate means that we are actually going to be solving for a variable, okay? So we're going to find an answer. Notice that it doesn't have an equal sign, okay? But what form is it in? What form is this in? It's in logarithmic form, so we have to write it in exponential form. So that's the first thing, okay? So we're going to write it in exponential form. And exponential form again is b to the y equals x. So it's always important. Okay, there you go. Okay, so looking at this, what is b?
3.
What is x?
81.
We don't have a y. So we're looking for the y. So if you're looking for the y, the variable will be the y. Okay. So what is the b?
3.
So we're going to rewrite it. So the b is 3. Do we know y? So we're going to write y. And then x equals?
81.
Now, it looks like a problem that we've been doing, that we did for the test yesterday. So we have to make 81 and 3 be the same base. So 81 can be rewritten as 3 to the what power?
4.
Right? It is to the 4th power, right?
I don't know that.
3 times 3 is 9. 9 times, yes, it is to the 4th. Okay, so now the bases are the same. So y equals
4.
4, and that's my answer. Yes.
Why'd you put it to the 4th?
Because 3 to the 4th power is 81, and you can't solve unless the bases are the same. So when you go to solve an exponential equation, the bases have to be the same. If they're not the same, you can't solve it. And you guys, everything will work out. Like every base, you'll be able to make everything, the base the same. When we can't do it, you'll know because I will tell you. Any other questions about that one? Okay, example 6. Okay, so these are still evaluating. You can tell an evaluation because it's not going to have an equal sign. Okay, so anytime you have a logarithmic function and it says evaluate, you know you're going to write it in exponential form, which is b to the y power equals x. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is define the 3 variables or the 3 letters that we have in the equation, okay? So from the logarithmic form, we have b, which is 1/2. We have x, which is, and we have y, which is, no, we don't have a y. So that means wherever I put the question mark, that's the variable that we're looking for. And I'm going to tell you guys, in these problems, it's always going to be the exponent. It's always going to be that y. Okay, so here we go. We're going to replace b with 1/2, y with y. So we're just leaving y with y, and then it equals 256. So of all the questions that I had on the test yesterday, it was the fractions. For some odd reason, we forget that fractions are always written as whole numbers with what type of exponents?
1.
Negatives. So we're going to rewrite 2. We're going to rewrite 1/2 as 2, but we're going to write it with the negative exponent. And -1 times y is -1y equals 256. You guys, any even number can be rewritten as a base of 2. So we're gonna leave 2 to the negative 1y. How many 2's does it take to get to 256? It takes 8. So remember, so when we evaluate, we're going back to what we did in 7.2. Okay? Now, the bases are the same, right? These are the same. So I'm going to take the exponents and set them equal to each other. Negative 1y equals 8. And what am I going to divide by? Negative 1. Y equals negative 8. And that's our answer. What do you guys think? Okay. Workbook page 95, 1 through 16. Workbook page 96, 1 through 20. When do you think it's due?
Monday,
No.
Friday,
No.
Thursday.
No.
It's due tomorrow.
It's not due tomorrow. Is today Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, Thursday.
Oh my.
I,
Why would it matter? We said Thursday.
what? Okay. It's always 2 days. I kept thinking today was Monday.